If you've recently been released from a Baker Act hold, you're likely navigating a heavy mix of emotions. You feel scared, disoriented, and deeply angry. Many people find themselves replaying the last few days on a loop, trying to retrace their steps to understand exactly how a moment of crisis led to a psychiatric facility. In a single afternoon, the legal system takes over. Others decide where you sleep, when you can leave, and what medical steps come next. This sudden removal of your ability to make basic choices creates an agency vacuum. When you are forced to exist inside that void, it is easy to conclude that your value as a person or your prospects for the future have vanished. That loss of control is a temporary state. Taking your power back starts with looking objectively at the Baker Act and the specific medical and legal mechanisms that occurred. Going through a traumatic systemic procedure is a historical event. It is something that happened to you. It is not a permanent identity. These interventions rarely happen under calm circumstances. They occur almost exclusively at the absolute peak of a personal or family crisis. 3 distinct paths trigger a hold: a severe health crisis, family intervention, or a procedural mistake. Regardless of the cause, the result is the same. The process strands you in a maze of bureaucratic red tape and confusing legal requirements. This creates a unique kind of paralysis. You are suddenly burdened with unknowns, such as what your legal standing is now, and what concrete steps you need to take to move forward. Navigating this dense web alone often extends the effects of the agency vacuum, keeping you in a state of uncertainty longer than necessary. A legal advocate works to dismantle that procedural maze and return your decision-making power. At Smith & Eulo, we act as a stabilizing force. We have targeted experience guiding people through the specific fallout of these post-crisis situations. We believe that behind every case file is a person who deserves to be treated with dignity. Our role is to provide a human connection within a cold legal system. A consultation with us is a zero-judgment, pressure-free environment. We are here to listen to your experience rather than tell you how to feel. Professional guidance turns an overwhelming wall of questions into a structured path back to your personal autonomy. You have reached the after. Surviving a Baker Act hold is a completed chapter in your life, not a continuing state of being. Even though your choices were restricted during the hold, your legal protections remain in effect the moment you are released. Exercising these rights is the specific trigger that restarts your forward momentum. If you or a family member has been through this, reach out to Smith & Eulo for a confidential consultation. We provide support ranging from concrete legal answers to a safe space where you can process your available options. Choosing to ask for guidance is how you reject the stigma often attached to this experience. Your value as a person remains constant despite the procedure you endured. You have a right to be heard and a reason to look toward the future with hope.